So we are here in Lynbrook, New York with Akeem Headley. He's a producer, arranger, and he does everything music. We're gonna get into that, but I'm so excited to be here. We're in his beautiful home. How you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm so excited to be here because I'm learning about you. I'm hearing a lot about you, so we're here to learn all about you and what you do. So, who are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself first.
Well, all right, so I was born in Brooklyn.
Really? See, high five for that. I'm born in Brooklyn.
All right.
I might give you some of those along the way. Go ahead.
All right, so I was born in Brooklyn, and I was pretty much raised in Queens, and now I reside in Lynbrook, Long Island. It's quite some changes through that, but I've been playing music since I was 8 years old.
Wow, you said you started late.
That is...
How is that late?
Well, we try to encourage our students to start, once they start, learning A through G, or 1 through 5, so obviously I was well past that. But, I thank God nonetheless that I actually got serious, because let me tell you a little joke. First song I learned was Joy to the World on the piano, and I guarantee you, any time of the year, you will hear Joy to the World on the piano. That's all I needed to know.
Not just for Christmas.
That's it. That's it. I didn't want to practice anything, but then I started getting a little bit introduced to listening to jazz, and that's what really sparked my interest. And then my mom, she also was a worship leader at the time, and then she was a pianist, and then she taught me a couple chords, and then from there on, here I am.
You just been going ever since.
That's it.
Wow. Okay, so you do a lot within the musical, I would say, the musical, area of your life. So you play the piano.
That's correct.
You play the saxophone.
Yes.
And I know that you dibble dabble in some other instruments,
yes,
correct?
You may say so.
Tell us about it. Like, what is that?
Well, being a pianist, you kind of learn theory and you can actually translate it to other instruments. So I wouldn't necessarily call myself a player of the other instruments. So saxophone, piano, yes.
So you stick to those two?
Yes, especially now that I'm, I guess, more serious and more focused. I'll just stick to my 2 instruments.
And that makes sense because you're just focusing now, so you can, pretty much make sure that is excellent throughout. Okay, so you do that, and so this love for music. You said we teach. So I heard that you're from a background, like you said, your mom was a worship leader, and your family has is it a company? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so.
So you're around this stuff all the time growing up.
Well, I had no choice.
See, and that's what happens. You get this.
And obviously I'm thankful for that now. But there was times where I was going home, going upstairs crying. Oh, I don't want to practice. No, I don't care. You gotta practice. You know what? Now we laugh at that stuff. And I appreciate my parents so much. They're always on me. And I don't really get to tell them much, but I do appreciate them and love them. Now, to go back to the school, and that's where it all I guess, birthed for me, yeah. So something similar to this, about 16, 17 years ago, my parents had a vision of opening a music school. So like I mentioned to you that my mother was a worship leader, and she always used to sing and play. And I'm talking about pregnant with me, and they told me stories how I used to pick up and all that stuff. But anyway.
So you liked it since then?
That's what they say.
Nice.
But as far as the school is concerned, it was started in something just like this, the same piano, 16 years, and started right in our living room. And then, God did some amazing things, opened some doors. We went from there to the church. And got our own building, and now we have 2 locations in Queens and Brooklyn, and God is good.
Of Joe Music and Dance. That's the name of the company of the school. That's awesome. Okay, so you're around this. You have 2 instruments that you perfected or you're perfecting. And so where do you see yourself going with this? Like, this is something that you've been doing for how many years now? From 8 till, I don't know how old you are, but.
Correct. So I'm 23, and I've been doing this for, I guess,
a long time.
So I've been doing this for a while now, and when I was more in my teens, I was doing, the competitions and stuff, but now...
Really? Pause there. What were you doing? I'm just curious.
Okay, so...
I know they are too. What's the competitions like?
Well, I was privileged to be a part of couple of competitions nationally, locally, district wide.
For the piano,
for the piano and saxophone.
Nice.
And also doing a little bit of singing. I'm not a singer. But,
Really?
I can hold a little note because I have a good ear. That's it.
Nice.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
But otherwise than that, that's.
Did you
really,
win any?
So I was I was in a lot of finals. There's a couple that I did win and was able to represent New York and many times. I think it was twice or so.
Wow.
Seems like a long time ago.
Nice.
But yes, so I was victorious in many of them. But you know, I used to love that, and that actually gave me a lot of experience to, you know, perform for crowds, because when it's one thing to perform in front of people.
Exactly.
But then it's another thing to get judged. So I think that helped me to grow faster as a musician.
Yeah, the pressure.
Right. So now it's kind of fun for me. Like, I love performing now. I mean, yeah, we all get jitters, but I think that's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to perform for people, you know, bless people. You know, always wanted to have that dream to say, okay, people are coming to Akeem Headley's concert, and I have something to give them.
Akeem Headley's
right?
concert.
That's something that, even think of it now that it's actually, you know, happening. I guess, like, I can't even believe it. You know, God is good. All glory be to God.
Nice. Okay, so your backing is like, do you feel like your foundation is a relationship with Christ?
Oh yes, yes, and that is something that I also had given myself no choice to, because sometimes we, you know, as young people, we can easily forget that. So, you know, once again, I thank God for my grandparents, my parents, that they always praying for me and making sure and steering me in the right way, and helping me to have a, you know, a prayerful life and all that. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, oh my God, I know, you know, I'm some saint or something like that. But no, we all fall short. But once you have people praying for you and steering in the right direction, then ultimately you do end up in the right way. And again, I'm thankful for that.
Train up a child as we say he should go.
That's right.
When they grow up, we won't depart. So you grew up and you didn't depart. That's
Yes,
good.
So I am a church boy. I am.
Okay. So you have a concert coming up.
Yes.
That's
I do.
exciting. This is your second one?
This is my second one. Yes. It sounds weird saying that, but yes, it is my second one. The first one I had was last year, around Christmas time.
So you just like this time of
So here's how it all happened. So for many years, there've been, you know, everyone that's been hearing me play and, you know, been helping me and praying me through competitions and all that stuff. Man, when are you gonna do something? When are you gonna, you know, when are you gonna come out with an album? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna? Like, all right, I'll do it, and I keep pushing it off. And, you know, I was talking to my mother before this all happened. She's like, you know, you gotta really embrace your season because it will leave you. So that's
a wise mom.
That was powerful to me, and I was like, you know what? I gotta stop making excuses. Let me just go ahead and do it. So,
Okay, so what should we expect, like, with this concert? Like, the tribute.
okay.
What is that about? Where'd you get the title from? Just tell us everything. We want to know.
So, the tribute, what I'm trying to give first and foremost is my gift back to God. And also,
So he gave you this gift and you're giving back to him.
Yes.
Nice, I like that.
That is definitely the number one reason why I chose that name for the concert. And then, of course, the theme song, which you all will see soon. The theme song will correlate to that. But the second reason is because I believe music is so powerful. It's a powerful tool to influence. It's a powerful tool to
It is.
to, I guess, connect and really have conversation. And, you know, it's a universal language. It is. The best way to help people understand and really appreciate music of that nature is to expose them to different genres, and that's my way of tributing to everyone my gift, showing them every aspect that I know of music and how beautiful not only gospel can be, but classical, jazz, you know. And that's where I usually love arranging pieces, because I'll take a well-known piece and then try to tailor it towards a certain genre, how I feel that time. Like, so if I'm feeling real excited or something like that, I'll probably turn that tune into a funk piece.
Nice.
You know, so yeah, things of that nature.
So I want to hear you play.
You want to hear me play?
Yes,
Okay.
we want to hear you play.
All right, sure. I'll play a little something, sure.
So what are you gonna play first?
I'm just gonna play a little bit of "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
That was great. You know what I was thinking? Who is your musical inspirations? I mean, this reminds me of so many people, but you tell me.
Number one, I would say inspiration is definitely Oscar Peterson.
Okay.
And that is, to me, in my opinion, one of the greatest jazz pianists ever to live. And I'll be making a tribute to him as well.
Tribute.
Yes, in the concert. So.
And who would you want to work with in the future?
In the future, well.
The near future.
The near future. Well, I would love to arrange music for the likes of, Kirk Franklin and Ty Tribbett, and also my pastor, who I play for now, but I would love to arrange some music for Pastor Donnie McClurkin. I have the privilege of playing for him now, but I would love to work with him on another level. So
I could see that. I definitely could see that. Well, it's definitely been a pleasure to speak with you. It's been very interesting, and I love what you're doing and what you're going to do. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have a bright future.
Thank you for having me. All right, guys, let's do this.